let's say you can go back
Mm-hmm.
to when you were 16, like talk to your 16-year-old self, what would you tell that
Buy
fella?
Bitcoin.
Something comes up, I think it might work out. It goes well for a few months and then it just disappears. Hey, you got good grades, right? You really need to take advantage of that. So like he told me like you just go engineering.
So, alright, welcome back to another episode of Starving Artists of Singapore. As you can see, today we are in the same place, but they kind of renovated the place, refurbished the place. Shout out to Scratch and Shuffle once again for lending us your space. You can see their channel here and the link in the description. But yeah, welcome onto the show, Bryan.
Oh.
Over here today we have Bryan de Rozario.
Yes.
Yes, he's more about him later, but basically he's a renowned up-and-coming youth saxophonist in Singapore.
Yeah, I guess.
And yeah, a bit about myself. I am Pian Tong. I do music on the side. That's, I guess. Yeah. So basically this show, if you haven't been on this show before, this show is where we find out more about what it's really like being in the art scene in Singapore. And yeah, as a non-full-time musician, I'm here to basically find out more about what the music scene is like, what the art scene is like from my artist and musician friends. So today we're very happy to have Bryan on the show with us. Welcome to the show. Okay, so why not, maybe you can give us a bit of an introduction about yourself.
Hi, I'm Bryan. I play the saxophone. I guess a brief introduction to me is that like I'm that guy that chased the dream. Yeah, pretty much. And it's not really panning out super well, but some people say it's panning out well, some people say it's not. But for me, it's a roller coaster. But yeah, that's pretty much me.
So speaking of which, what you just said about some people say it's planning out, some people say it's not.
Yeah.
Can you like share more, like who would say that, oh, you're doing great, and who would say like,
I guess it's like those people that like don't actually pursue their dreams or like chose to take the safer route and be comfortable with that paycheck and then like live day to day. I guess those people would say that I'm doing well because like I'm not dead yet. I still can kind of eat. I still can kind of like go about and stuff like that.
This is the height of luxury!
But yeah, I guess those people say that I'm making it happen. But then like those that would say I'm not making it happen is like actually more of me. Because like I mean it's 2024, GST just hit 9%. So like things are getting expensive. So whether like I actually have the money to like even own a house or that, it's hard. So like I don't think I'm making it because like I'm like trying hard to make all those things work. But it's whatever. Try.
but at the same time you're only 28 lah. So I mean that's considered the start of your career, and usually the start, especially for like entrepreneurs like musicians who are basically a business in itself, like they are their own business, you are your own business. I mean it's normal to like start slow, but would you say like being in this, how long have you been like out
Like
about
playing.
like since when did you graduate?
I've graduated for about like 2 years now.
2 years only lah.
Yeah.
So in these 2 years, like being in a full-time musician kind of position, do you see things getting better and better or like kind of stagnant?
I would hope so, but the truth is that like something comes up, I think it might work out. It goes well for a few months and then it just disappears. So then like up and down because like I will try to push myself forward to like get this job, get this thing, and then like I will get it, and then like a few months in, I think I'm doing well. I'm trying my best to figure out how do I do this well so I can keep it. But then some weird random thing comes along the way and says no. So it's just this constant like up and down of like getting it, not getting it. So then, I mean, in the meantime, like I'm still kind of earning money, but it's like nothing actually like stable or like nothing actually like constant.
Okay.
So yeah.
Can. Okay, before we dive more into like what it's like being a musician today, maybe you can share like your musical journey. How do you get started and all that it entails?
Can. So like music for me started when I was like, I guess 8. Cause like I grew up in a big family. So like I have like 5 siblings. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister. Yeah, I know my family.
You're number 6.
I'm number 6.
Oh.
So like it kind of started out with like my second brother like learning guitar, cause like my dad used to play when he was a teenager, and he kept the guitar all these years. So then like when my second brother wanted to pick up the guitar and all, then slowly but one by one all my other siblings picked it up, and then like me being the youngest kid, like always wanting to be like my older brothers, I wanted to go learn an instrument as well. So it started when I was 8, cause like I joined the brass band in primary school.
Yeah, brass band.
Yeah, but they made me play trombone.
Oh, okay.
I quit. I didn't like it. Cause also like the instrument damn heavy. And then I stayed at Yishun. My primary school was at Novena.
Oh.
So then I had to like bring home practice, right? I had to lug the trombone as a primary 2 kid from Novena to like Yishun myself. So like it wasn't a pleasant experience, and then I was like, nah, I don't want. So then it moves on to like when I was 9. My second brother started taking like guitar lessons at those music schools. So then followed suit was like my brother learning drums there. And then also like my sister, she started learning piano. So because like they all were really going for it, or like they were going for these classes, then I was just like, hey, I also wanna. So then like because I really wanted to be like my 4th brother. Why, I have no idea, but it's just this thing where like younger brothers want to be like their older brothers. So I actually wanted to play the drums, but then like my siblings all were telling me, it's like, hey, just go play bass. Because I mean it made sense, because yeah, we actually like could have formed a family band, which was quite cool. I mean so then I ended up picking up the bass when I was 9 at the same like the music school that they were in. So like that was when like I met like my first music teacher. His name was like Dean Safari. He's, how do I say this? I mean, he actually planted a lot of like deep, very very deep ideas into me when I was like 8 years old. Things like, cause like he has this I don't know if I'm actually butchering it, but I'm sorry Dean, but like this is all that stuff. But there was this thing where he always say like music's nature. So like, and like how music's this bigger thing and it's always some part of nature. I mean, I was an 8-year-old kid, so I really had no idea what on earth he was talking about, but it kind of stuck. So like that was one of the seeds that was like planted in me when I was really young. So I was like taking bass lessons with him, learning how to play the bass. I was horrible because I was an 8-year-old kid, I didn't practice. So like that didn't really pan out well. Or not, it didn't pan out well, it was just like whatever. I didn't really practice. So then it moved along, and then came secondary school. So then like got all my brothers, they all went to St. Pat's. So then I was naturally going to the same school as them. So then like my 4th brother, he told me like, hey, if you go to St. Pat's, like if you want, you can join the music CCA there to continue learning and stuff like that. So the thing was that I was playing bass. That was the instrument that I've been playing. And in the school, like there was the guitar ensemble or the band. So my 4th brother was the one that told me like I mean, if you want to play bass, you can go join a guitar ensemble. But he felt that if I joined a band, it might be better to learn learn about music, because at that point of time, like St. Pat's band is like very, I guess you could say, notorious, famous. Good. Because like, but like when I went there already, like they had like 20 years of like Go in a row. The record stem before Go With Honors was a thing, and then when Go With Honors became a thing, like they also got all Go With Honors. So I ended up joining the band, and like because I still wanted to be like my 4th brother, I was hoping to
Play drums.
play drums or join percussion. But then like my parents and like my mom was like, no, I just go play a saxophone.
No.
Yeah.
Why? They like.
I mean, it was one of those. Looking at it, I mean, this is like 28-year-old me looking at it. They were trying. I guess also they were trying to like not make me follow my brother because like I guess also for one thing like drums was his thing, and then like it would kind of tarnish that for him, whereas like for me like I could basically go do something else. Like they wanted to leave. I mean I'm assuming here, I don't know, but that's the way I told myself. But like it would be better if it was just like don't copy, like let it be his thing, because if not like individually we won't actually get our own thing. So my mom was like, go play saxophone, then you can be my little Kenny G.
Hey.
Then I was like, no. It's like, no. But I ended up playing the saxophone, which was kind of like why I'm a saxophonist now. Yeah, it really all started with there. So like St. Pat's Band was like really fun for me because, I mean not fun, I mean
A lot of nice memories lah.
good and bad because there's a reason to why the band's good because like discipline, make wrong mistakes, get punishment. Basically you either get it right or you get
Things you hardly see in today's CCAs.
I guess so. I mean, but then again also like, cause like so like skip step a bit, but like now I'm like teaching concert band a bit. I actually realized that like you don't need that.
Oh.
If you just know what you're doing and then you can explain it clearly, we don't need all that discipline. Although the discipline does help. It does help keep things in line and keep things orderly. But at least when I teach, I try not to be like this dictator. I try to make it fun, that kind of thing. But yeah, back to the band part. Like it was really fun because like my section we were really good. So like we would play like quartet stuff, and then like this was like also like after SYF. So like I went for SYF when I was Sec 3. So then usually like during that period like there's nothing really. You hit the peak of your band life. So then like the four of us started playing quartets, and then like we went for this ensemble competition.
Oh.
And like we got like second place.
What competition?
It's like some Singapore ensemble competition.
Oh.
I don't know if it still exists, but like to me like that one was like kind of like another huge highlight because you know like with a lot of these band things it tends to be classical music. Yeah, we went there and played like Bohemian Rhapsody and Fly Me to the Moon.
Oh.
Like there was these arrangements that we found online and we bought them, so we played those arrangements. So like we got like second place, and then like it was really nice. Which cause also it kind of like led on because like the teachers in the school also were really really supportive of it. So like the four of us actually went to go and perform for like some of our teachers' weddings.
Oh.
Yeah. Like what?
Go and get paid.
Oh yeah. Nice. They were nice tokens I mean they will also give us food and stuff like that. It was all really
fun
very,
time
very
yeah.
Fun time like I always, even till today, like I always go back to those days where like it always reminds me that like back then like when we were playing music we knew nothing. Like we only knew how to read the score, and then we just looked at the score and then we played those notes. We had no idea what we were doing, but like when I listened back to it I was like, man, we were making some like really nice music. We were playing really well, knowing nothing, no music theory, never got any like formal training. It's just the 3 years of being shouted at and scolded to play well, but then like it kind of made us like want to play well and stuff like that. So then like we played well.
This kind of reminds me what you said about what Dean said about music is nature. Like you give it a space, you give it what it needs. It's sort of like because like what you said, you all knew nothing, but even now when you look back, like you guys sound good.
Yeah, I mean, cause also like back then like there were. Because we didn't, I guess also like every time I listen to it and I think about it, like back then there were no labels. Because like, you know when you go to school and then you learn about all these things, all these ideas and all these concepts, which is kind of a thing that I'm also slightly paralyzed by now as a musician. But Like you learn all these labels, learn all these ideas, learn what is supposed to be right, which most of the time music does not necessarily need to be. So then, like, because we didn't know any of those things, right, we just kept playing until it felt good to us. It sounded good. So, like, to really explain how we did it, I have no idea, because all we just did was play until it sounded nice or that kind of thing. But yeah, so, like, that was the secondary school part of it. So, like, what ended up happening after that was that we all graduated. They all went on their own paths.
No musicians.
One of them is, I guess, a part-time musician. His name is Nathaniel. He's a good, like, we're all good friends.
When NUS that one?
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all...
He was my...
y'all go way back.
Yeah, we go way back. Like, I recently did this gig with him, and it was like...
Which one? I think I saw a picture of, like, two of you together.
Yeah, it was like this, like, swing gig for dancers.
Oh, with
Mark.
Yes.
So then, like...
Picture here.
Yeah. like, for me, I mean, I didn't really talk about it, but like playing with Nat again after so many years was like, it kind of felt like home. Although like it may not be exactly like what it was, but like it made me feel like, yeah, like music, like show. I don't know how else to describe it, but it was like a really nice experience, like a really nice experience to revisit that memory of us playing good music together, that kind of thing.
Nice. Hi Nat.
I know.
I think I met him like once or twice.
Yeah.
So after you graduate, you actually didn't go study music.
Yeah.
You went to study electrical engineering at SP.
Yes.
So
so the reason for that one was because like my O-level grades were actually very good. Like for real. Although I will openly admit like my grades only got good at O-levels, like before all that like rubber trash. But like the reason to why that happened was because like, you know, like every like the Sec 4, then they will sit you down and then like
cannot like,
no, not cannot, but like they will sit you down when your seniors collecting their results.
Okay.
Then after you go see got the people cry, got people cheer, then they were like, which one you want? That kind of thing, right? So like for me it was different because like I was Sec 3. So when I was Sec 3, like that was SYF year. So then when I was Sec 4, then the ones that were collecting the results, right, were the Sec 4s from the previous year.
Yeah.
So the guy that taught the school was from the band.
Oh.
So he taught the school whilst having SYF with the intensive practice. So it was the kind like the intensive practice was like 1 or 2 weeks before SYF, right? We will be removed from class to go and shed for SYF.
Removed from class?
Yeah, they will tell us like, no man, you all don't need to go for class, you all just practice for SYF. That kind of thing. So like the fact that he made it through SYF and it did not affect his studies, and like he somehow managed to still talk the school. I mean, naturally he was obviously a smart person. Not saying that like what, but he was smart. So then when I was sitting there, I was like looking at it, I was like, oh yeah lor, he can do that with the handicap of having to deal with SYF, because SYF is in April. So then like if let's say like like the band's taking up all your time until April, right, then you want to prepare for the exam, right, your time is shortened. So I was looking at it, I was like, he managed to do it like that, then why I cannot? I mean, that's like the main theme of like my school, like this entire thing. The motto is protest, revolt, he who wills can. So like I embodied that at that moment. So like I chiong, then come out, the grades did well, and like nice. It took all, like I know for a fact it took like my entire family by surprise, because growing up they all thought I was an idiot. No. It's the truth, and like looking back at it I was like, yeah I was an idiot. So like my grades were good, and then like my dad, seeing that my grades were good, he was like, hey, you got good grades, right, you really need to take advantage of that. So like he told me like, you just go engineering. He knew that I kind of wanted to do music, that I had this like semi-obsession with music, but he was like, just go do engineering, just trust me. But then being the 16-year-old rebellious, it was like, why like during the break between like end of school and then poly, like I would constantly just go and ask him like, what's this triple E thing? What's this triple E thing? This one do what one? Why I need to do this thing? Like for what one? For what one? But like looking at like my dad's thoughts, my dad's perspective of it all, like it made sense because like my math and science was really like it was good. So like it was the kind when I went into like poly, not that it was easy, but like I still had to put in the work but it was easier. Like my grades were good in poly up till the last semester.
Hey, what happened in the?
Cause like there was an engineering side of it. So then at the same time, I specifically chose to go to SB because of the jazz band. Because like in my head it was like, cause with that kind of grade you can go anywhere So since I have the choice, right, I'm gonna choose one that really suits me Like I could have gone to like Ngee or like to Temasek Poly or like any other poly
But the only one with a jazz band.
The only one with a jazz band was SB, so that's why I went to SB Jazz Band, which was where I met my actually third teacher cause my second music teacher was the conductor in St. Pat's, Mr. Gloss. Thank you.
Mr. what?
Mr. Gloss. David Gloss. I mean I actually have no idea where is he or what he's doing now but yeah. So then that was where I met my kind of third music teacher, like Joshua Wan. So like Joshua Wan is a pianist. I don't know if you heard of Joshua Wan. Yeah.
Very good.
He was he's awesome I don't know how else to describe him but he was a really awesome guy.
He's a very cool guy.
Very cool guy. And then like he's like the kind like he knows that like we're all just a bunch of kids growing up kids, but then like he would like I don't know how to describe it. You do all sorts of like funny, weird things to like have like make it interesting for us, that kind of thing. I mean, for me, the one moment that like I realized that like he really cared for us a lot was like in my third year we had this final concert. So then the thing was that like during that concert like we were really trying our very best to like play as well as we could. So like during like the sound check and all, like he one by one go like take photos of all of us, and then like he made a little collage. Cause you know like sometimes like as men we don't really like do all these nice gestures, take photos, make collage.
NY rose me, most high chose me. Then they know what I can do for
that kind of thing. So like Joshua actually did that for us. Then when I saw it, like my heart actually melted because like I was like, wow, this one got a lot of love inside. Yeah. So like SB Jazz Band was the main reason to why I went to SB. And also because like I mean not to say SB, the engineering like was kind of can be deemed as one of like the better schools to go study engineering. So like I went to SB. So yeah, then I mean just now you say I'm a scholar, but really also because in SB I was a scholar.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
What scholar?
I was a SB engineering scholar, and then I also became an A-star scholar.
A-star scholar?
Yeah.
A-star is the...
Yeah.
Oh.
Like they had this like not really scholar but like they had this like
award
science award thing. So I got the award, and then like I got to spend my poly internship at A-star.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a lot
so
of people
like
trying.
The scholar thing it's deep. But I shan't talk more about it. Yeah.
So your dad only started telling you more about like career and stuff after O-levels lah?
Oh no. So the thing about it, like with my dad, like he was actually really trying to. He was already telling me like, what do you want to do? And I was like, Sec 1.
Okay.
It's just that it took like I slow. Like since Sec 1, like when I got like my first grades, like my scar file was like 37 or what, and then he sit me down and he like scold me. Scold like, oh, this kind of grades, next time you Sec 4, what you going to do? Then I mean you're 13 years old, you give a shit about this kind of thing. And then I was like, I just don't care. So then like the engineering part really kind of happened because like in Sec 4, like that was like the first exam. So then like that was like kind of like when my brain turned on in terms of like academics. So like my brain turned on, and then like, I did really well for physics. So then cause like at that point in time, like there was like a parent-teacher meeting with my parents and all. So then like my teacher was like, hey, like Bryan seems to have this huge flair for physics, which is why engineering ah. So moving forward, like the O levels came, got the good grades. Then my dad was like, go engineering ah. So like, yeah.
So speaking of Sec 4, right? When I was in Sec 4, cause I basically like you, but I was in Chinese orchestra lah. So every day just Chinese orchestra, intensive SYF, blah blah blah. Then the senior teach you, then you think like this is everything, you know, like you feel like your band, CO is everything in school. School is just a side thing. So that happened to me, but then my form teacher, hey, shout out, thank you, Miss Lim Chu. She's the tiger mom kind, like very fierce. But everyone likes her because she's a great teacher. She made me stand for every single one of her maths lessons because I kept sleeping. Then make me stand and make me stand at the front of the class also. But yeah, so one day she just like out of nowhere called to see me because I got second last in class for maths.
Right.
Yeah, then she just sat me down then she just tell me straight to my face, hey, you think next time do music can survive? Your parents not rich, right? How are you gonna take care of them next time if you do music? Then you think you what like that lah. Then I was just like, oh shit. Then I woke up. Then Sec 4, then chiong for the streaming and stuff. So has there been like this influence in your life? Because you have been great at bands all your secondary life, right? So has there been like either your parents or a teacher like constantly trying to advocate you like, hey, music is not the safe route, like trying to pull you away from music?
So like back then, yes, it felt like that. But then now, as a working adult, I understand.
Now that you appreciate,
not that I appreciate, but I understand where they were coming from.
Oh, okay. So back then, not so.
Back then, it was like go away lah, insert profanities, like just get out of my shit, like just let me be. But like I literally had this conversation with like my dad, like I think a few months ago, like where like I was like looking at him, I was like, yeah lah, I understand why you really wanted me to go to engineering. Maybe I should have stuck with that lah. But I mean, I don't regret it because like to me like the in chasing music, like I've actually like learned a lot. Or at least for me, like partly also to like why I chase music also was not to offend every other Singaporean, but like cause like you know Singaporeans can be quite square. So like for me, like music was the thing that would unsquare me.
I'm not like other girls.
Because like if not, it's just like okay, I'll go poly or go get diploma, go army or go get degree or then after I get one corporate job or then work or then after I get BTO then after I get BTO then after I have kids then retire or then retire then die lor.
Oh, collect CPF first.
Collect CPF then die. That kind of thing. So like music was the thing that was like I don't want square.
Made life interesting lah.
Kind of lah, but right now it's a bit too interesting. A bit too much. But yeah.
Before I ask you how you made the switch, right? Right now looking back, do you think you could have did both? No.
Cannot.
So it's
as in can but
not the same.
Not the same because like how do I describe it? So like that's where like moving forward like in the timeline of like the journey, because right now we still at the poly part so like if I had given in, I would not have kept chasing further. Yeah. So then like what ended up happening after that was I went to army. I was lucky enough to get into SF band.
Damn it. There we go.
Yeah. And also because like I really wanted to lah, because if I'm gonna spend 2 years of my life,
might as well do something
that was useful for me. So the thing about SF band is at that point of time I hated it. It was a horrible experience for me. But like looking back at it, it did me good lah. But mainly it was really because like there was this there's this like training phase, like after you POB and all that, then after you enter the unit, then after the unit they got this training phase. Basically, they teach us how to play the marches and march at the same time. So it was run under this conductor that had a particular, not say it, I can't just say it. He didn't really like jazz. So then, like, I came from SB Jazz Band ma. So then the thing is that I didn't really have the classical saxophone sound anymore already. So he will can me kan rava like.
Who's the conductor?
Jax Ang.
Okay, I don't know,
But anyway, yeah, I name dropped you, but actually thank you for what you did, because so what happened was that because I had a jazz sound, so like the jazz sound's a bit airy, sometimes got a little bit of a spittle inside. So then you call me and say, "Why you sound like broken aircon? Why you sound like broken aircon?" Then I like, why? Like angry So because of that, that's why I did a lot of long tones. Cause I kinda can for sounding like an aircon or broken aircon. It like hit the ego straight away. I was like, no. But then like looking back at it now, looking back then, it's like it's a good thing I went through it because like one, it started this obsession with technique because it made me realize like I suck. Cause I sound like aircon. But I mean, it stuck. Then like if that didn't happen, I wouldn't be the saxophonist of today. Because like they just kept thinking that I was good enough and that I didn't need to sit down and do my long tones. But it was that being said that I sound like aircon. So like if it's still inside, thank you for whomever said I sounded like aircon. It really helped me grow. But yeah, so then after army was when I went to LaSalle and go do my degree. So when I did my degree, it was great because like that was when I studied under this awesome guitarist Andrew Lim. Like for real, this guy is a badass mofo. Cause like for real, like I cannot describe like for real, like but like he showed me some like I cannot describe. Really, this one like,
I understand.
No words can describe one. Like for real, cause like even if I tried to describe it to you, I'll just sound like I'm crazy.
So when did you, or like how did you decide to jump from Triple E to music?
From the day I was in Triple E, from the very beginning.
So from the very beginning, Triple E was your side thing for you to be in SB Jazz Band.
Yeah.
So like since secondary school, band was the main thing. School is just the side. But then you still went on to like ace all your engineering.
Yeah, because also like I also wanted to go and like see like what the scholar thing was like
about
and no, not for me. Not for me.
But it's like very comfortable life.
Not really comfortable life. It's more like when I was there and then like cause they got all these like scholar programs. Then when I saw the I mean this one not the A-star one specifically or like the SV one specifically, but like it's just like it's the square thing. Like they don't see like a lot of my peers also like they just wanted that not because like they wanted to learn, but it's just cause it's a good
medal
thing, a medal, a good thing to have on your resume, that kind of thing. And then like all these paper chairs but then like whether they actually learn anything deeper or not is like what do I need to say to you for you to say I passed this thing, that kind of thing. Then I just like not really cause like I would assume they will be doing things to like widen your scope which was true, but because everybody there was trying to find the correct answer to say, you know what I'm trying to say with this, right? Like everybody was trying to like get the correct answer, get the answer that will give them the gold star. Like it didn't really push anything, so then it just became this like
nothing new
not say nothing new, got new but then like it had this tinge of like I don't actually care what I'm talking about, I'm just saying this thing because I want the gold star, that kind of thing. Yeah.
So what are you up to these days? Like What's your typical week look like?
My typical week, honestly, it's just teach. Cause got BTO coming. So
Yeah, congrats by the way on it.
thank you.
I mean, I
But-
said this before, but
Yeah,
congrats.
but like need save money because as a freelance musician, I don't have CPF, so I need to save money.
So if you, let's say you can go back
Mm-hmm.
to when you were 16, like talk to your 16-year-old self, what would you tell that
Buy
fella?
Bitcoin.
Other than that, which is the obvious, which is the obvious answer.
Nothing
Nothing.
because like if I were to go back and tell my 16-year-old things to do something differently, right, I wouldn't be.
So you are very or rather you prefer you like what's
Not
I
that I
mean-
like it, but more like
you wouldn't be anyone else like this is.
I mean, even if I told 16-year-old me whatever to do, right? I know 16-year-old me will still just ignore it.
That's didn't think about that.
Because like, you know what I mean, right? Like the
Ah.
whole world is really telling me like maybe not do this music thing, go do engineering or right? But I was still like no. And really being honest, like if 16-year-old me were to see 28-year-old me and 28 listen to that, right, he'll be like, no, that's just cause you messed up.
Oh,
You did something wrong. I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to be the different timeline. That kind of thing. So like, if anything, if I were to go back and meet 16-year-old me, I'll just be like,
then I give you like a huge sum of money. Like if you could print,
yeah.
how would you go about helping other artists like yourself?
So what you just suggested, social media. So then like that, it becomes a new metric. Your likes, your followers. Okay, so I can take this $10 million, I can give it to a bunch of musicians where they most probably not gonna do anything like where it really developing into something.